Fire crews were battling a large blaze Monday morning at a manufacturing facility in southwest suburban Joliet, Illinois. According to Associated Press, firefighters from multiple departments responded to the blaze at Rovanco Piping Systems, according to local media. The company manufactures pre-insulated diesel exhaust and fluid piping systems. Authorities have not yet provided any details on why or when the fire may have started. It's not clear if anyone was inside the facility when the fire started, but so far no injuries have been reported.
The U.S. Air Force used B-2A Spirit stealth bombers to attack Houthi targets in Yemen during the recent campaign against the rebel group, a U.S. official told the war zone. That campaign began March the 15th with a series of aviation and missile strikes against the Iranian-backed group. The official, who spoke on the condition of anonymity to discuss operational details, declined to say how many of these aircraft were used, how often, or when. The confirmation, however, provides more context about the collection of these jets on Diego Garcia. Recently, a large force of B-2 Spirit bombers and other supporting assets deployed to Diego Garcia. The latest satellite imagery, dated April the 2nd, obtained by the war zone from Planet Labs archive, shows at least 6 B-2s and 6 KC-135s on the remote island. Stationed at Diego Garcia, a secretive island base, these bombers have struck fortified underground weapon caches controlled by the Iran-backed Houthi rebels who have disrupted shipping in the Red Sea for months. The operation, costing nearly $1 billion in under 3 weeks, aims to degrade the Houthis' ability to threaten international waters, according to a CNN report citing defense officials. Bulgarian military media outlet says that yet, despite the deployment of such high-tech firepower, the impact has been limited, raising questions about the effectiveness of this approach and the broader implications of using a rare, costly aircraft in this conflict. The B-2 Spirit, often called the stealth bomber, is a marvel of American engineering designed to penetrate the most sophisticated air defenses undetected. Built by Northrop Grumman, it first took flight in 1989 and entered service with the U.S. Air Force in 1997. With a distinctive flying wing shape and radar-absorbing materials, the B-2 is nearly invisible to enemy radar, a capability that comes at a steep price. Each plane costs over $2 billion to produce, making it one of the most expensive aircraft ever built. Only 21 were constructed, and today, fewer than 20 remain operational due to a crash in 2008. The bomber's range exceeds 6,000 nautical miles without refueling, extendable to over 10,000 with mid-air refueling, allowing it to strike targets across the globe from bases like Diego Garcia. Its payload is equally impressive, capable of carrying up to 40,000 pounds of ordnance, including conventional bombs and the massive GBU-57 Massive Ordnance Penetrator. a 30,000-pound weapon designed to destroy deeply buried targets. Recall that Iran is also a target of US B-2 Spirits. Iran and the United States high-stakes talks to reach a new nuclear deal, foreshadowed by President Trump's threat of military strikes as a consequence of failure, and Tehran's warning any attack on it would drag the US into a broader Middle Eastern conflict. Near Toretsk in Donetsk Oblast, an armored group of Russian invaders managed to break through the Ukrainian defense, after which it entered the operational space. However, after some time, this unit of the Russian armed forces was eliminated by the Ukrainian defense forces using unmanned aerial vehicles. The Ukrainian armed forces Telegram channel Life from the Front reports the geolocation of the area where Russian equipment was hit by Ukrainian drone operators was determined by GeoInt researcher Ordax. It is reported that a column of Russian armed forces occupiers broke through to the west from Toretsk, penetrating 6 kilometers into the Ukrainian rear, reaching Pleshcheyevka. However, Ukrainian fighters were able to quickly eliminate this enemy breakthrough by intercepting the Russian armored group with the help of attack UAVs. By the way, one of the photographs shows a Russian armored vehicle S-STS Akhmat destroyed by Ukrainian soldiers. Also, video material appeared on the internet confirming the defeat of the Russians who broke through near Toretsk. Russian forces are pursuing 3 distinct tactical objectives in the Pokrovsk direction, according to a statement by Ukrainian military officials. Ukraine's Khortytsia Group of Forces spokesperson Major Viktor Trehubov said that Russian forces aim to cut the T-0504 Pokrovsk-Kostiantynivka highway northeast of Pokrovsk, bypass Pokrovsk from the west, and attack in the Novopavlivka direction southwest of Pokrovsk. The Institute for the Study of War, ISW, reported that Russian forces have achieved limited gains northeast of Pokrovsk toward the strategic T-0504 highway and southwest of Pokrovsk towards Novopavlivka. However, Ukrainian drone operations and localized counterattacks have complicated Russian advances immediately south and southwest of Pokrovsk. Russian advances northeast of Pokrovsk support both the ongoing Russian efforts to envelop Pokrovsk from the east and west and the effort to pressure Kostiantynivka from the south, according to the ISW. Military analysts said that Russian forces have redeployed significant units to the area in early 2025. Ukrainian and Russian sources confirmed that elements of the Russian 5th Motorized Rifle Brigade were moved near Vozdvizenka east of Pokrovsk in January, followed by elements of the 20th Motorized Rifle Division in February. Despite these reinforcements, Russian units have made only marginal gains. Forces previously operating in the Vozdvizenka and Toretsk areas reportedly culminated as fresh divisions arrived, forcing the Russian military command to prematurely commit these new units to maintain operational tempo.